Good evening, guys, and happy Monday to all of your sunshiny faces. So guys, today I was so happy yesterday. I woke up so early. I think I told you guys I was up at something like 7:45, I think, so we could go to the grocery stores because my mom got home at like around, again, like 7 something, 8 o'clock, around that time. And in order to get the dogs all taken care of and us out of the house, so that like when we weren't trying to like leave while she was like just trying to fall asleep, we wanted to try and go like as soon as she got back, also too because we couldn't go anywhere yesterday until she came back with the car. But you know, just so that like, again, we could have the dogs outside fed. If they barked, you know, whatever, were whining, it wasn't like while she was like trying to fall asleep, or like right when she'd fallen asleep, you know, when you know when you like first fall asleep and like you can still like hear things that like, you know, like a little thing still winds up waking you up. Like you're not like deep into sleep yet. Like that's happened a lot so far. Like I'll be like, oh, okay, like my mom's asleep or whatever, you know, like, oh, I dropped something, it's not that big of a deal. And then she'll be like, okay, I couldn't fall asleep, like, you know, I ended up hearing that, or like the dogs were whining or they were barking or something. But like when she's like good asleep, like a lot of times she can sleep through most things. But so like, to avoid that, yesterday we got up really early as soon as she got back so that we could go. So I was up, like I said, very early yesterday, and I think I got maybe about 6 hours of sleep the night before. So I didn't get that much, but it also wasn't like I was like, had like 2 hours of sleep either. So, like I said, it wasn't too bad. But, again, I ended up then tonight, like last night, I ended up, I don't know, sleeping in crazy late until this morning. And I actually went to bed kind of early because of how tired I was. And so like I said, I don't know why I ended up sleeping in so much, but I feel like too, it was like I woke up twice. I woke up like right before Jack came in to wake me up, to like, he came in to take the dogs out and left, you know, to go to school and everything like that. I woke up like right before that. Then I sort of fell back asleep, and then I woke up when he actually came in. And so I was like, oh my goodness. Then I woke up again when my mom came home at about 8 o'clock, and Jack leaves for school at like, again, like 7, well, because he had to walk, so maybe he left at like 7:15 or something like that. And then again, it was like less than an hour later, I was up again because my mom ended up coming home from work. So, like I said, I feel like maybe that was it too. And then finally I was like, okay, you know, like I just fell back asleep. And then again, I ended up sleeping in really crazy late. But the other thing is too, is that because my parents' room is right on the other side of my room, having my alarm clock on in the morning, sometimes, again, right when my mom ends up getting back home and she's trying to fall asleep, winds up waking her up. So I can't have my alarm clock turned on other than my phone, because my phone isn't that loud, but my actual alarm clock is really loud. And so she can sometimes hear it and will wind up waking up from it. Can't have my alarm turned on Sundays or Monday mornings. So I feel like that was also another one of the things that, like I said, I ended up like not really waking up because I had no alarm clock to wake me up. I mean, my phone did, but my phone goes off, honestly, I think if it's like been going, like the alarm has been going for like 10 minutes, I think it turns off. Like my alarm clock keeps going. So like if I, again, wind up not even to like my phone, even if I don't hit this like snooze button or whatever, it will wind up only going for about 10 minutes. I think that's what they're set for, just because I think it's to preserve battery. But my alarm, like I said, it will, you know, like keep going off. And so sometimes if I wind up sleeping through it, then my mom winds up hearing it and then she winds up waking up from it. So it's not a good situation there. But like I said, I woke up super, super late, but I was still able to actually get a ton of stuff done today, which was really awesome. I still edited, and I was able to get to dishes and laundry, and I also made mac and cheese for dinner tonight. And there was one other sort of big thing that I ended up doing. I don't remember what it was. But tomorrow I am hoping to get the bathroom cleaned up, and I'm going to get the other ground beef and the ground turkey out of the freezer so that I can put so I can brown all of it together. I have probably about 10 pounds in total between, I've got I think 5 pounds of, well, I think I'm going to only use 4 pounds of it. Freeze 1 pound for my mom, and then use the other 4 pounds fresh ground beef that I have. I have 3 pounds of frozen ground beef, and I've got 3 pounds of frozen ground turkey that I'm going to use, brown it all together, hopefully in one big pot or something like that, and then end up, or if not, like just maybe do 2 batches of like 5 pounds each, because it's really hard to brown. If you've ever tried to brown like 10 pounds of ground beef all at one time, even in a big pot, it's like it needs space more, like to brown than just like, you know, being in like a big pot, because it needs like the surface of the like pot or pan, you know, whatever, then it needs, I feel like, just like depth. It's easier to brown it, I feel like, on the surface of the pan. So that's why I like to brown it in smaller, like I said, increments. But then I'll mix it all together so it has the same amount of like ground turkey and ground beef and all that stuff. So anyways, that would be my plan to do. I want to get all the stuff out of the freezer, and then my plan is to do that hopefully on Thursday. I would really love to brown all of that stuff so that then I can make my 10 freezer dinners that I've been wanting to make for a while now of all of my ground meats. I've got, I think, 4 things of sloppy joes to make, 2 things of chili, and I forget what else I had. 4 things of something else. Oh, I think like the pasta, the cheeseburger, like chili mac sort of stuff. I have 4 of those that I can do, and that will actually get a lot of stuff out of the pantry as well, which would also be really awesome. So like I said, that is my goal, my plan to do for tomorrow, or not tomorrow, I just want to get this stuff out so it can defrost so that I can brown it on, did I say on Thursday? I want to do that on Wednesday. So like I said, that would be really awesome. But like, I actually felt really like, sort of like, I don't know, it was like the weather too, I feel like, was also what sort of was like really bad about today. Was, again, it was so hot yesterday, and I can feel the furnace is going right now, it's on. And so, you know, like, that's just one of those things that, like, it's still like 50 something degrees, which is nice. At least it's not snowing like it was last Monday. But you know, like, it's still like, geez, we just have really, really hot weather, and all of a sudden now it's like almost very cool out. But Jack had the back door open, like when he was letting the dogs out. I could feel the breeze coming in. I was like, oh my gosh, that's freezing cold. So yeah, anyways, like I said, that I feel like too is one of those, you know, it's like added to that, like that whole temperature change sort of thing was just really like had me sort of messed up today too, just because I wasn't, I don't know, I wasn't a fan of the colder weather now. I like the hot weather, but for some reason I still was, like, even though I woke up very late, I just felt I actually felt like well rested, I guess, but I feel like I also overslept. But I don't know, it felt like I was actually up very early today, even though, again, I just felt like I got so much done in such a short period of time. I wasn't procrastinating anything either, and I got everything done very quickly. So it actually, but like, it made me feel like it took a really long time to get all the stuff done, even though it was probably only like a couple hours in total for like editing and doing dishes and laundry and all that kind of stuff today. That, again, it felt like it took a long time, just because when I've been, again, doing that in the past, I feel like I've been procrastinating. Also too, though, I also finished, I guess this was one of the other things too, when I look at like, oh my gosh, I got so much stuff done today. While I was editing, at the exact same time, I also finished doing my Meijer list and my Walgreens list for this week as well. So like, those 2 things, I already have them all written out and everything like that. Like, they're completely done. Having that stuff all done too, like, again, it makes me feel like I look at it and I'm like, wow, I got so much done in one day, but it was like such a short period of time I got everything done, and because I used my time so wisely. So even though I woke up super late, like, I still like felt like it was like a full day worth of productivity today, and like I said, getting things done that I needed to. So my Walgreens list actually looks really good. Meijer, there's not a huge ton of stuff actually going on. There's less sales than last week, but they did have, again, some coupon stuff that was going on that I really wanted to take advantage of some of those coupon sales again that they had. So again, everything worked out good last week. Hopefully everything will work out good again this week, since, again, I know how to do that and use it and everything. Be really awesome. So anyways, long story short, I'm, like I said, you know, already like getting things done for this week, planned ahead, all that kind of stuff. I should be able to get the other grocery stores done for the most part tomorrow, and then finish up what I need to on Wednesday, just because I have to wait for the sales actually to start on Wednesday for me to be able to see the jewel sales that are going on and check all of that stuff, because a lot of times there's unadvertised sales, or they'll have new coupons that come out that I won't know about until I see them with the, you know, that week's stuff. And I can also always check like Meijer too, to see if there's any like extra coupons that pop up during the week that I might want to do that have to maybe go along with sales. If not, like their coupons normally last for a couple weeks, and there's a lot though that are expiring at the end of the month. So this is like the last week. The end of the month will be on Saturday, so that's why there was a bunch of those that are expiring. But there's also a lot too that I'm not going to do because I'll wait until next week, just because like of when the coupons expire. So they don't expire for like either the following, like the first week of May or the second week of May. So I still have some time to use those, so I'm going to just wait, so I'm not like buying a huge ton of stuff. And then again too, if there's not any sales going on like that week or whatever, there's only a couple things, then I still have an excuse to go in because I'll have coupon sales that are expiring then. And there was a couple, I think there was, well, maybe actually only one other sale that I saw. They're hamburger patties that I couldn't find last week. They have on sale again this week, so I might wind up doing that. But Meijer, I actually don't know what day we're gonna go. My parents actually have something going on Wednesday, and so they, my dad was like either Wednesday or Thursday would work good to be able to go to Meijer, but then we have regular shopping on Thursday. So, but we still might be able to do Thursday, possibly. It just, again, it sort of depends right now. We'll have to wind up seeing, and we might wind up doing that, and then with the other grocery stores. But we'd have to go to the other Meijer than the one we went to yesterday, because it's in the, or on Saturday, because it's actually in the opposite direction of the other stores that we'd be going to. So anyways, all in all, I think that's, like I said, we might wind up, I think my dad said Saturday is when we're going to Meijer. So I don't know. And I also have 2 different Walgreens deals to do. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how everything winds up working out this week. All I know is I have the list done so far, which is nice because, like I said, I like actually having that done early. But I had started looking at some of the Meijer stuff that was going on anyway, like actually on Saturday, because I could see the preview. And then I started actually matching up some of the coupons and, you know, all that kind of stuff yesterday, and also the same with Walgreens as well. So like that, like I can do those 2 deals, like start doing the list for those stores like on Sunday, because that's when the sales, you know, come out. So like I said, that winds up working out well for me. But the thing that stinks for some weird reason, I don't know why, Walgreens has an online ad, but I can't see it for some reason. Like as soon as I go click on like the ad, it doesn't show it. Like it's not coming up. Like, and I checked, I was like, none of my pop-up blockers are like up. Like there's nothing that's saying like it's a pop-up or something. And I can see it perfectly fine on my, my app on my phone. And then Meijer has the actual ad in the app, but when you go to the online, it only is showing you like the items, like itemized. It's not actually showing like the ad, like, if that makes sense, like the actual like paper ad. But it shows it on the app. So it's really frustrating because I can't just do everything. Like if I'm working on my computer and typing up the list or whatever, I can't do it on my computer. I have to do part of it on my phone and part of it on the computer. I also can't find the Meijer like a list, so you can add things like to the list, like okay, I added the hamburger, you know, those hamburger patties to my list. I can't figure out how to find the list in the like on the Meijer website on my computer. With Jewel, I can do both from my phone and from the actual computer, but it's like they're vastly different from like I was saying, like with Meijer, like the way the computer version and the app version is. And like I said too, with Walgreens, it's weird because sometimes my coupons that I clip will pop up, but I don't know, they sort of like glitch out a little bit, that I have to like exit out and then go back in, because sometimes it shows me them more than once in like my clipped coupons, but I've never had that problem on the online, like on the computer version. So I don't know, it's really weird. It's really frustrating, like I said, that sometimes I can't just do everything that I need to do all in one place. But again, I did most of it from my phone like yesterday. That's why today wasn't that hard to finish up doing it today on that version, just because I knew already sort of what I was going to be doing and adding and everything. So Walgreens looks, like I said, hopefully everything works out, but it looks like it actually should be pretty good sales this week. So I will share all of that with you guys. Like I said, you know, we gotta wait till Thursday now though, I'm already so excited. I'm looking forward to next week's sales. But anyways, and not too much out of pocket really at Meijer either, but a couple of, again, good sales and deals that are going on. So anyways, guys, I will see you guys though all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see y'all very soon shiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.